That's not how the script was supposed to go. You were supposed to crit, Eula. Alright, let's just make sure we crit this time. I don't really want to reset again because this is really getting annoying. Right, so let's just get into it. Taking the intro in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, do you like big tactical nukes? Well, I've got one for you, and let's get into it. Hey, there's a big number. That's what we love to see. Alright everyone, so let's talk about Eula. I obviously don't talk about characters I don't own, but in Eula's case we've got a C6 triple crowned Eula, and I can tell you I've played this character in the Spiral Abyss in lots of events. I know this character from the inside out. She is absolutely gorgeous, she is awesome, and my number one recommendation is don't pull for this character. And the big reason you don't pull for this character is because her C6 and her C0 are miles apart in terms of what you can do. It is very unlike characters like Ayaka and Kokomi, where the constellations round out the characters as you get better, and it's not like the Raiden Shogun where you can get almost you can get like a C0 Raiden Shogun, wait for the rerun, see if you can't snipe a Constellation 1, and if you're still unlucky, you can then on the next rerun get Constellation 2 or even 3 if you're really lucky, and then you've got most of the power. With Eula, if you don't have C6, it's a world of difference, and honestly I think with the way in which damage stacking works in this game, you're better off getting a more well-rounded team. But if you are someone that's gonna go for C6 Eula, and again I don't recommend going for C6 Eula, you've got to realize the biggest thing about her is if you don't crit, it is painful. If you do crit, it's absolutely wonderful. And this is the thing about Eula. If you are someone that, and this is sort of how my Eula build looks like, I tend to stack more crit rate than crit damage, because having consistent damage that's being dealt with Eula is way more important for me than trying to reset the Spiral Abyss. I do find it very funny that a lot of people hate a character like Kokomi, and yet she is the one character that can make bring a lot of consistency to the table. And I'll actually show you sort of in the Spiral Abyss right now what I mean. With Eula, here's the final big floor. What we want is, since we've got a shield, we can just maximize attack, and let's get it on. So I've got no idea where these guys are going to spawn, so I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to reset. We're going to take it out like one at a time. Again, you'll notice again we've got a big problem because we used our Eula ult to get the big damage per screenshot thumbnail, but now we are stuck having to waste time because of the fact that we don't have our elemental burst ready. But luckily it's up right now. You see, this is absolutely where a Kokomi would be really nice. Let's just freeze all these guys in place. Set up our combo, come on, there we go. Mr. Ruin Cruiser, can you get over here please? Oh, okay, I didn't crit, but I did at least get you. There we go! Awesome. We did some good clearing. So obviously people are going to tell me, hey, you were just throwing that round, so you need to go and redo it. You need to make Eula look better than she is. Okay, well, let's just do it. This will be the final take, and hopefully you guys can sort of see. I hope it's obvious now what all the problems with Eula are, or is. But you don't always get as lucky as people make it out to be. You always then get good RNG as well. And this is the other problem with Raiden Eula. If you don't have Eula online, then you need to waste time using the Raiden Shogun, and you don't get like the full resolve stack because you don't have a quick swap team, Ayaka and Kokomi and Sarah, and this is another big problem with just using Eula. Let's try and disable these guys. Alright, we... yeah, it's... I know this abyss is not very Eula friendly, but it's... you guys can see sort of what happens. Unless your stars align, it's not gonna work out. So as amazing as Eula is, you don't get faster clearing times, and that's just all that I wanted to demonstrate. So with that being said, you can click off the video. Otherwise, if you're interested, let's see if Mermaid Girl and 1970s hairstyle Ayaka can actually clear this freaking floor. Very comfy. They played right into my trap. Man, the power of freeze is just something else, don't you guys agree? There we go, more than a minute left on the clock. Pretty much the same time we took with Raiden Eula. Very, very interesting. Have a great day, guys. Cheers.